Black women don't want to fall in line like that. They feel like, well, we're educated, we make money, we ain't got to listen to niggas.
All right. So you're saying that to say what? You can't raise your kid? That sounds like a cop-out. So you're saying because, oh yeah, black women are educated now, they can make money now. I don't gotta raise my kid. I don't have to fucking do nothing for my kid. They got it. You feel me? They done figured it out. All you had to be was educated, and all you had to fucking make was some money. Now you can raise your kid by yourself. No, that's a cop-out. You know what I'm saying? So when they say, you already know, I don't got to go into the history and how it was all made, you know, with child support and, you know, all this and the third and all the, you know, the subsidized income and all this and the third, you know what I'm saying? How they forced the black man out the house. And it's kind of like a trickle down effect where, you know, it's all psychological warfare. Like these people played a game 400 years ahead of what the fuck we just now understanding. You feel me? Like it's the monkey see monkey do terminology. You know what I mean? I hate to use things like that, but you know, I mean, we're all, I'm not gonna say what he said, you know, what he said, creatures of habit, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, we're not all creatures of habit, you know what I mean? We're not creatures at all, you know what I'm saying? But we all have minds, and the mind works similarly in you know, different, you know, I guess what you would say species, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they studied us. They definitely studied black people. They studied us. They studied a lot of you know, things out here, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's sick. You feel me? It's sick how they know things that we don't know, and we will probably never know, you know what I'm saying, about the way how things work. They have the knowledge and everything. They teach us everything. We go to their schools. You know what I'm saying? So let me let Tony speak on this statistics, because everything that he said right now was only his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Which this is my opinion too. But yeah, that was his opinion.
So like Tommy said, and I've said this many moons myself,
black women are terrorists, my ass.
Because black men and black women ain't on the same page. They're not on one accord. Black men and black women ain't on the same page. They are not on one accord. So the revolution, it won't be as great as it could be. You might have a few little small victories here and there, but ultimately, the black man and the black woman they're on two different pages. They're not on one accord. So that right there makes it impossible for these groups to really thrive like that, because the men are simps. The women want to be better than men or equal to men.
The men are simps.
So none of that shit is in this property.
So basically, this whole simp word, you know what I'm saying? I guess what is that? Like you just tricking on chicks or whatever? Like, you know, you just like, you know, being with random women, I guess. I don't know what the fuck you're paying for coochie. I don't know what the hell simp is. You know what I mean? I guess simp is like you don't have a stable, you know, family. You know what I'm saying? Which all this stuff is like, all right, I'll break it down to you like this. If what they say is true, right? And if what I say is true, it makes it so much easier for a female that's doing the things that, you know, oh, females are smart, and, you know, females, they're getting money now. And for a man to say, oh, well, since all that's happening, you can raise the child. Then the child support aspect, if they have kids, you know what I'm saying, which probably, you know, is going to be a situation where they probably do have kids, you know what I'm saying? And then the, you know, the whole, oh yeah, well, you can't stay here because shoot, we get subsidized housing, all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a snowball effect, you know what I mean? So it's hard. It's hard for people to, I guess, do the right thing when it's so much forces to, kind of, keep you apart. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's a perspective of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, are you ready?
Therefore, it'll never work.
Are you ready to
I'm
tie
just
down?
giving you my opinion. Are telling you that they're more educated than their own damn children. That's a problem. When they brag, that is a fact.
I'm not gonna rewind. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him just get to his point real quick, because I ain't want to make this video that damn long.
And you can even ask me, what's your point? My point is, you cannot make deals with terrorists. And black women have become terrorists in the black community. You don't believe me? Let me explain to you how they have.
He said,
when they go around and keep, sir, they have become terrorists in the black community like this. You cannot start a revolution if everybody's not on the same page. And when these people are telling you that they're more educated than their own damn children, that's a problem. When they brag on it, how the fuck you gonna trust an individual that
bragging on that
they're more educated than?
What type of circle is this guy hanging around with? He got black women bragging about how much smart they are on their kids. Like, what type of people you hanging around, Tony? Like, yo, that's why I don't think that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's really going to be around a whole bunch of females talking about how much smarter they are of their kids? You know what I mean? Like, that's retarded. You know what I mean? And he's soaking it all up. Yeah, And I know you feel good and all this shit. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't, look at him. This nigga, yo, this shit is too funny. Yo, it's unreal. And we gonna get to the to the data that he's throwing out.
They're fucking children.
Dang, he mad now.
Children, sir, is what? So that they are better than you. And black women don't want their children to be better than them.
So what is Tony Sotomayor's children? What are they? Because is he with his woman? I don't know these things. You know what I mean? I don't know if Tony Sotomayor's in a marriage, a happy marriage, or whatever. I don't know about this guy. You know what I mean? I just know back in the day he was on this whole negative to black women thing, and he's still obviously on it. You know what I mean? And this shit is like back in the day, like shit, like 10 years ago type shit.
So why would you listen to that person?
I mean, that's a very bold statement. If that were true,
And it is true.
And it is true.
Show me it's not true. I can show you it is. You show me how it's not.
Oh my God, hold on, time out. He asked them, show me it's not. And then he just said, I'll show you that it is. And then he said, show me that it's not. He about to say something else right now. I just paused the video.
We'll play that game. Fact on fact.
Hey! Oh my God. If you take another breath, we can't talk.
most black women, I don't think most black women.
Sir, then why is it that blacks in America have the lowest SAT scores, have the lowest graduation scores today? How is that possible if black women who are so smart are raising them?
Okay. So look at this shit. It says 6-year-old from New Jersey scores 138 on IQ test, same as Einstein. What's her name? You know what I mean? This is what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? So I just think that a whole bunch of stuff that comes out of Tony's mouth is like a whole bunch of fear mongering. You know what I mean? And fear mongering to say that if you're a single black woman, it's fucking hard to raise a kid. You know what I mean? And you don't have any help and all this, then the third, and yeah, the man's not gonna be there and all this, then the third, you know what I mean? Like all this fucking stupid shit. So yeah, we're gonna get to it.
Well,
And yeah, hit the cash app, you know what I'm saying? And cash app my man Red Supreme TV 1, man. Cash app both of us. Give us both whatever. Split it in half. I don't give a fuck. You send him half, send me half too. You know what I'm saying? But cash app both of us. The link gonna be down below.
it's definitely not do just to the women, right? It's not the
No, yes it is. If you're listen, when you are a single parent, everything that child values, you give it to them. Nobody can fuck it up. And let me tell you what's hard about parenting. And any of y'all who've done it with another person, y'all know why it's hard, right?
Mayor is right about that. And this ain't to bash black women.
Right about
I'm
that.
making this video. I'm doing this live stream to get you to think.
Tony Sotomayor's right. That's
It's stupid to call yourself the most educated, but your children are not.
So where are you getting all this information from? That's what I'm trying to say. They never heard of HBCUs. Like a HBCU is a historical black college university. You know what I mean? HBCU. You know what I mean? Like that's black people there. Like it's a bunch of them. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that there's black females, because when my son graduated, I seen them there. You know what I mean? I seen my baby mother there. You know what I mean? Like, and it was a bunch of other baby mothers there. So a bunch of guys there too. You know what I mean? Bunch of, grandmothers and grandfathers there. And they was all black. You know what I mean? So I don't know where they're getting this data from. They must have just, took out all HBCUs out the equation. Because obviously those black people don't count. Because there aren't any, according to these motherfuckers. Show me. That's what they said.
That doesn't even look right. That doesn't even sound right.
It doesn't. So why are you going
like
with
saying you a boxer, and you got a son and he can't fight. Don't even know how to throw a punch. Your son can't throw a punch to save his life, but you a boxer. That doesn't make sense. So it's the same thing when it comes to the education, man. Black women brag about having all this education. That means that black children should be the most educated if their mothers are the most educated. Come on, man. Let's use common sense.
Yo, listen, bro. Like, I'm going to tell you from my personal experience, right? I have a son. You know what I mean? My son's mother, I don't want to say baby, but yeah, my son's mother's not educated at all. You know what I'm saying? Like very uneducated. I'm not that educated, you know what I'm saying? I'm not school educated by any means, you know what I'm saying? And her son's mother, by no stretch of the imagination, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not by any means, she is by no stretch of the imagination. Okay. So, and my son is very smart. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the smartest people in this college. You know what I mean? So yeah, like he's like, yeah. So, and it wasn't because of her. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it was all because of me. It was a lot because of my son, wanting to, succeed, understanding that, hey, dad is, has a hard life trying to become a rapper. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really getting a lot of the things I want. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting a lot of stuff I need, but not a lot of stuff I want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna let you get it out every time. But yeah, so I mean, I understand, you know what I'm saying, that it could be hard, but that's totally up to the individuals, like are they gonna spend that time and take those steps and kind of move accordingly? Because just like Red, what is it? Hold on, I don't want to miss. Just like Red Supreme TV1 said, it does take a mind. You know what I'm saying? It does take a mind, and it's gonna take, and it doesn't take money, like they were saying. You know what I'm saying? It just takes a little bit of preparation. Just like the adversary had on us, the preparation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's let Tony get to these skewed numbers.
So you can't deny what he's saying. Some of you people might not like Tommy, and you might have your reasons. You might have your reasons to not like Tommy Sotomayor. I'm not going to debate that, but you cannot deny what he's saying right now.
take feelings out of it.
You
and
can deny what he's saying
listen
right
to
now.
what he's
Why
saying.
are you saying that?
I don't care how you feel about the man. Listen to what he's saying, man.
Listen to this shit.
Why is it that blacks in America have the lowest SAT scores, have the lowest graduation scores? Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay. That's a fact. Okay, so now we get into it. All right, so look, that's a fact. That's a fact, right? That's a fact. These are all facts, right? Facts. They're putting there's what they are saying on their paper. This is the whole why I'm starting this whole fucking shit because of these fucking skewed numbers. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's really get to it. They're not looking. They're not looking at the whole fact, right, of the situation that we're put in. I don't know about them or what school they went to, but when I was going to school, we had fucking books from the 70s. You know what I mean? I guess information doesn't change, but pages surely do, and all type of drawings and different money signs, rip pages, all different type of just fucked up books. You know what I'm saying? Remember all that shit? They was drawing titties and shit like that in the fucking books and all that shit. All type of distractions. Like, just all type of fucking mayhem in your books. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit you gotta work with. Bullshit environment. The environment wasn't really, the best. You feel me? And then when you cram all that, knowledge into somebody, and then they gotta go home and basically go to sleep. You feel me? Probably gotta let yourself in. I mean, I'm talking real shit. You know what I'm saying? At whatever age you can think of, your earliest day of school. Shit, I don't know about y'all, but I was letting myself in at 5. You feel me? I'm 5 years old, let myself in New York. But yeah. So this is what we go through. You feel me? And you gotta focus to do your work. You gotta focus to be good. It's not easy. You know what I mean? Like, pops in the circumstance. You feel me? I'm just talking about my experience. You feel me? So, and it's probably a lot of other people experience because we're all in the same, ghettos is what they call. I'm just speaking real. You feel me? So, yeah, all the same circumstance, what they're talking about. You feel me? Because guess what they did do? I bet you they pulled from the fucking worst place that they can fucking pull from. They didn't pull from fucking the overall like United States. Let's not pull from the all United States where all the black people are in the United States. Let's pull from one of the worst cities that we could fucking make Tony Sotomayor look really good on. You feel me? That's what the fuck they did. So I'm gonna tell you about that area. You feel me?
What? So that they are better than you. And black women don't want their children to be better than them. So why would you listen to that person?
I mean, that's a very bold statement. If that were true,
it's true. Show me it's not true. I can show you it is. You show me how it's not. We'll play that game. Fact on fact.
I don't think all black women.
There you go. If you do that again, we can't talk. I never said that.
Most black women. I don't think most black women.
Sir, then why is it that blacks in America have the lowest SAT scores, have the lowest graduation scores today? How is that possible if black women who are so smart are raising them?
Well, it's definitely not due just to the women, right? It's not the
No. Yes, it is. If you're listen,
nigga can't even get a fucking 5 words out. Tony. Yo, the nigga couldn't get 5 words out. Just like me. I couldn't get 5 words out. He cut him off like a female. That's female tendencies. First and foremost, stop waving your finger at that man. Stop cutting him off. Give him at least 7 words. I mean, goddamn, what the fuck? What you want to say? Discombobulated with pharmaceutical. What the fuck? What the fuck you want him to say at this point? Let that man talk. God. Hold up, yo. We gotta get to Tony, yo. He is crazy with it.
Everything that child values, you give it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can fuck it up. And let me tell you what's hard about parenting. Any of y'all done it with another person? Y'all know why it's hard, right? Because the school you want your kid to go to, that other motherfucker don't. The car you want your kid to drive, that other one want to give them a fast car.
Right. It takes cooperation.
That's what I'm saying. So when you don't have a man around,
that sounds like a good life. Hold on, that sounds like a good life. So what do you mean? So they're getting fast cars and all that shit. That sounds like privilege right there. Shit, what the fuck is going on? I mean, is the school system that bad that they're already giving away fast cars and stuff? Oh yeah. I don't understand what type of fantasy shit he's putting together.
Women do not. Then they get to do it by themselves. So if I'm good at basketball and I have a son, guess what my son will probably be? Good at basketball. I can show you example after example of this happening. If you're an actor, look at how those nepotism with all those actors and their sons.
So what is he saying? If you're a loser, then your son will be a loser or something like that?
So if black women are the most educated people in the United States, maybe their boys won't know how to be men, and maybe their girls won't know how to stop twerking. But you know what they would know how to do? Be educated. So they'd be the most educated twerkers that you know. They'd be.
Okay, so basically, I think he got to the statistics and shit. So I'm about to just say some shit too right now about that shit. Like the circumstance that these people are in, because like I said, he pulled from the worst place in America, obviously, because he wanted shit to, pop. So look, when you talk about, like he's talking about black, kids, and let's talk about the other spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? What the fuck is going on in their households and in their situations that give them the up on the academia? You feel me? Making them so smart, obviously. You feel me? The other side of the spectrum. They have more time to devote to their kids, in-home parenting, because statistically speaking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it's there too. They get paid more than, African American people, you know what I'm saying? Or, if you want to say women, you feel me? It's known across the board, you feel me? So it's just, they could pay for tutoring, you know what I'm saying? Because, kids need help, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not like, what's her name? Yeah, everybody's not like that one. I guess she's Spanish kid. She looks like she's mixed, but yeah, that's smarter than Einstein. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not like her, so everybody's not a genius. So
the most educated thug niggas that you know. They would be educated because they get it at home. That's what happens when somebody at home is good at something. Like when somebody at home is good at piano. I've met niggas who were straight up thugs and knew how to play the flute. You know how they knew how to play the flute? Because their mama put a fucking flute in their hand when they was 3 years.
He lying. He don't know nobody know how to play a flute. If he knows somebody know how to play a flute, he know how to play a flute. He's a fucking flutist. He's a fucking, I think he's a flutist, if you ask me, because with all the hate that he's spewing out for, his own people, you gotta be some other type of person. Like you gotta is his females in, can I say leaf either? Is his females in his household proud of him? You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. So I feel for him, because the amount of fear mongering that he's doing in the black community, and he's getting a lot of support from the black community, like females and stuff like that. Obviously, this Red Supreme TV1 guy, he's agreeing to everything he's saying. Yeah, Tony Sotomayor was right. He is not. Tommy Sotomayor was right. People calling him Tony. But yeah, he is not right at all. You know what I mean?
Years old before they got in the thug ways.
Yeah, but you don't think they're like providing more? They're going out into the workplace. Not only they're using this education, and they're taking on jobs, and they're supporting the sons and the daughters, the children of the community.
You ever notice that people on 9/11 who lost their husbands don't complain and say our children are dumb because we didn't have a father? None of them say that.
Because they got money. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? He's saying that the people in 9/11 they never complain because they got money. Like, who the fuck is giving fucking black people fucking $250,000? You know what I mean? That's what they got. Type shit.
Have you noticed that the women who
he's making outlandish comparisons that actually don't stand on shit. You know what I mean? Like he's like saying apples to fucking boxes of fucking PlayStations, some shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, come on now.
Or two and all these places and died, did not come home. Yet the mothers did not allow their children to be stupid because the father wasn't there.
And how the fuck does he know what happened in World War II? This nigga's saying some shit like he's just saying shit like, what the fuck is he saying? Do he know anybody in World War II? Like he could just say, oh, I'm doing this YouTube and I just wanted to know, like, is all these people like, how was your upbringing and after World War II? No, he didn't do anything like that. He's just fucking trying to make some outlandish claims.
I don't think the mothers are allowing any of this stuff. In certain communities, they're
teaching it. If the kid knows how to do a dance, if the kid knows how to do a dance but doesn't know how to do math, that falls on the mom.
That's a fact. See, look, and this is the problem I have with black women. They would say, well, I don't want. These are the children who have fathers. They'll say, well, I don't want the child around the father because he's messed up. He's a bad influence. But when they decide to raise their children on their own, and their children grow up to be screwed up themselves, then they'll say, well, that's because the father wasn't there. Well, hold on. You didn't want the father around, and you chose to do it yourself.
Next time.
You can't do it say it's the father's fault.
I'm ready.
You said, I'm going to take on the job myself. So now you're 100%. Now you are 100% responsible if they fuck up or if they become successful. But see, black women only want to take the credit when they become successful. Blame it on the fathers when they become fuck ups. Yeah, that's typical for black females.
Got it all fucked up.
That's a fact.
That's typical for the females that you fuck with. See, that's what I'm saying. Type of females these niggas fuck with is beyond me. Like, Jesus Christ, like, hey, they must like the abuse. Like, what is you talking about? Shit, no, man. We is not having those females around. Like, what the fuck is he doing, man? He making it like niggas don't want to get in relationships because they going fucking running the females that he fucking with. God, him and Tony fucking with. Jesus Christ.
Success. Children turn out fucked up. That's because the daddy wasn't around. But you said you didn't want the daddy around and you raised the kid by yourself. She can't have it both ways.
I don't know how to stop twerking.
So that means don't be a father. Like, if that's her decision, don't be a father. Yo, these guys is fucked up individuals. I can't believe they fucking got a platform. Like, I mean, I ain't hating on Red Supreme TV, but don't put that out there like that. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. If the child's mother doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, you still have rights. Like, you still have rights. Like, you don't have to fucking go have sex with her. And, I want to have sex with her. That's the only reason I'm gonna be together with the kid. No, that's not the way to do it. It's over. Like, so yeah, these guys, I don't know what the fuck. This is not caveman days.
You would know how to do? Be educated. So they'd be the most educated.
Hit the like button if you haven't already. I want to come back to this point that Tommy made, and I'm gonna go to another clip. Support the show, $Red18.
It's almost done. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hit the lights up too, man. More people need to see this.
Yeah, hit the lights up. Yeah, my bad. The chat. I was going on.
You're gonna trust an individual that doesn't feel bad that they're more educated than their fucking children.
Oh, brother. So he's basically saying the same thing over and over and over again. The same fucking group of child bashing, self-hatred female. I was about to call them bees, but they're probably imaginary because I don't think that he's in a group of any females talking about this topic. You know what I'm saying? I think he just said, oh, this is going to be a good YouTube video. And I'm just going to say this point for 5 minutes and get a couple of calls. And no, like that one video that he just did right there could, you know, somebody's niece could see it and they'd be like, oh my God, like he's right. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, they might play it on the fucking intercom system at the school. Yeah, right. That's probably what he wants. He wants to fucking fearmonger his way into all the fucking black, females' brains and shit now. They start to think that it's so hopeless out here. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the man is just the worst thing in the world. Black man is the worst thing. This nigga's a fucking loser.
From having children, sir, is what? So that they are better than you. And black women don't want their children to be better than them.
Their children to be better than them. Why would he say it like that?
I mean, that's a very bold statement. If that were true,
it is true.
It is true.
Show me it's not true. I can show
Yo,
you.
hold on. Is he playing the same story again?
Let me tell you what's hard about parenting. Any of y'all who've done it with another person,
They keep on playing the same shit back.
look at how those nepotism with
I'm passing
niggas who were straight up thugs and knew how to play the football.
Yo,
So they're treating them like children. And they're not holding them accountable.
All right, what you say, Ray?
So she get to take all this glory, all the fame and glory when the child becomes successful.
See, he just
So
cheerleading for Tony.
Then she blames it on the father who was never there in the first place. And you raised the children your way. You wanted to raise those children your way. So when it fails, you can't turn around and blame the father. And black women been doing that for decades. Y'all got to quit doing that.
You've been knowing black women doing that to him for decades. You know what I mean? Like, black women been doing that to the Red Supreme TV one for decades. It ain't been that bad, brother. Man, you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing to them for them to do that for decades, bro. That's fucked up. Now that right there is a condition. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. That's an epidemic.
Things that we got to stop doing that's contributing to this bullshit as well. I'm just speaking on that right now. To the next clip, I got some more examples that I want to break down. You can't say, well, I'm going to raise this baby on my own.
Why?
And if it becomes successful, that's because I was a strong, independent woman. The child becomes a fuck up. The child screws up. Child goes to prison or whatever they do to screw their lives up. Then you turn around and say, well, that's the father's fault because he wasn't there. Nah, you.
Okay. So what he's saying is if I have a baby with the female and, whatever the case is, we separate, you know what I mean? And I'm not in the child's life. She raised the child by herself and the child, he's a success. It was all her. But if the child goes the opposite way, it's because of him, then that's what the fuck it was. What the fuck he thought it was? He thought it was if the child is raised by her and he's, the child is the success, that it's because of him not being there. I think it must got corona or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. Like, you must be the devil, Yeah, it's because you wasn't around, motherfucker. Because every time you're around, motherfuckers die. You know? Goddamn right. It's because you wasn't around. Oh my gosh. I don't know what type of fucking shit he wants to talk about. Like, yo, that shit was I ain't gonna say it's retarded because obviously you're not retarded. You're just saying things that, as that has been said, but it's been said in the wrong way. It's been said in the wrong light. Like, that's absolutely the truth. If y'all separated and the kid is very, successful and you're not around, it's because she raised the kid and the kid was successful and because you're not around. Obviously, what the fuck?
Can't have it both ways, man.
You can have it both ways.
They were 3 years old before they got in the thug way.
No.
And the daughters, the children of the community.
You ever notice that people on 9/11 who lost their husbands don't complain and say our children are dumb because we didn't have
Oh my God.
twerk that falls on the mom. You can watch these videos of mothers twerking with their children.
It's dysfunction in all of the different communities.
But we're not worried about that.
So why you keep bashing the black community?
The black community and fixing our problems. Why are you pointing to other communities? That is a coping mechanism. See, that's a coping mechanism. Well, those people are fucked up too. We're not talking about.
We ain't saying them people fucked up. I'm not saying those people fucked up. I'm saying it's fucked up the condition that we're in because of those people, obviously.
About that. We're talking about fixing our shit. We're not talking about other communities. You know, a female to be like, oh, such and such is a hoe. She slept with such and such and such and such.
Nigga said we gotta fix our shit. No, you gotta fix your shit, bro. You gotta fix your shit. Fix your house, just like the Bible said. Fix your house from within.
And then somebody said, well, hold on. You done slept with 3 or 4 niggas. I know, but she slept with 10. So they just moved the bar. If she didn't fucked on 3 or 4 niggas, she gonna talk about the broad who done fucked on 10 niggas. As if it's any different. They're both nasty and trifling. They're both nasty and trifling. There's no difference. Or kind of like a nigga be like, yeah, I know I'm broke, but that nigga broke as hell. At least I got $20 in my pocket.
Oh, hold on. At least I got $20 like that.
That's a coping mechanism. We're the ones who know how to do math that falls on the mom. Because the mom taught the kid to dance. All these girls who know how to twerk, that falls on the mom. You can watch these videos of mothers twerking with their children.
It's dysfunction in all of the different communities.
I got another clip.
That's it. That's it. Right there, he did not make any good points. And I'm going to wrap it up right there because it's time to go. He did not make any good points right there. He made no good points at all. He made not one good point. So I don't know what good points he said he made. He made no good points. Red Supreme TV1, you did an excellent job. I ain't gonna bash you at all because it's a system. You feel me? Like, I know you trying to get your views up and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure, like, deep down that Tony Sotomayor got an agenda. You feel me? He wants to bash black women for whatever fucking sick reason that he has, and he figured out, oh yeah, I could get on YouTube and make some money and do my little jollies. You feel me? Fuck that nigga Tommy Sotomayor. You know what I mean? Because that's some bullshit hate shit that he's putting out there, and I hope he changes his whole fucking MO. It's his whole stuff. You know what I mean? And really understand that he doesn't have to put out so much skewed data, and he could really talk about the real struggle that we're really in. You know what I'm saying? And if he can't relate to that shit, I guess he can't relate to it. And, he's that's it. It's me, guys, on my opinions about this bitch.